I think more important is to know yourself. Like I know I'm not Paul, right? But I know, for example, like Ryan, him and Paul are similar in the sense that like they don't need anyone to hold them accountable. They are self-starters. And I think a long time ago, I was like, I'm not that. I'm somewhere in between you and you. Where like, so I found a book, they call it the Intrapreneur.
I love when you explain this to me. Go on.
Bro, I'm not an entrepreneur. Like I've made that decision a long time. People ask me, Ron, you could do what freedom does on your own. Why haven't you ever considered it? And it's like, because I know who I am. And I'm an intrapreneur. So I guess I'll reverse engineer it. So an entrepreneur, right? Like there is no cap to their vision. Right? That like Paul, you'd be like, oh, Paul, what you want to do? Paul will say some wild shit.
It is disorienting as well.
And people can't handle that. And I can't handle that. I can't even consider what he'd be saying sometimes, like the thing that you're doing now. I'm like, what the fuck? I call it. It was like, well, I don't even know what you're doing. But what I learned is that I'm really good at is within the rules that I'm given, I'll turn that into my own game. So, right, like I might not be able to govern a whole state, but I'll be a hell of a mayor for the city. So
it reminds me of chess, though. You have infinite moves within a finite amount of rules.
Exactly.
Finite system, yeah.
So I won't be able to create the game of chess.
Yeah.
But I'll be able to dominate the game of chess because there's a finite amount of like moves, and I'll figure out every way because that I can get obsessed with.
Yeah.
So I think the point I'm trying to say is like knowing yourself is like there's nothing wrong. It is what it is. Like you didn't choose this, right. But you denying it, and then like a year goes by, 2 years go by, and because you don't want to acknowledge that this is just who you are, right? And it's gonna take more effort to try to be Paul than just be Paul.
Yeah,
he's not working to be this. He can't help himself.